Lee Woolard
3, 2, 1.
is a lager swilling,
13 points.
fast food eating,
Lovely.
rugby playing PE student from South East London, whose party trick is to drink his own vomit. I'm going to surprise Lee with an offer that could change his life.
It's just not on for me to be proper hanging out of my arse.
Lee's going to experience his own living autopsy, where he'll find out if his body is functioning at an age older than he is. Lee will get his own living doctor to help him change his party animal ways, but it's not going to be easy.
We have a winner!
I think he had his breakfast.
Will the shock of the autopsy and the best medical advice be enough to stop the rot? "22-year-old trainee teacher Lee Woolard is a typical student. He eats like a student,
Not the best of diets.
Animal burger with onions, please.
Lee's diet is awful.
I like eating a lot of fried foods,
Make it good, boys.
There's a lot of takeaways.
microwave crap and pizzas.
I would hate to think what Lee's diet is doing to his insides.
I mean, I'd like it to be a lot better, but obviously I'm a student, so I can't afford the best foods.
and this hard-drinking rugby boy canes it like a student, downing 13 pints a night and the rest.
Student life, for me personally, if I wasn't drinking, would be pretty boring.
I do think Lee is addicted to the lifestyle that he's in with the heavy drinking.
One more.
He drinks too much, and I worry about the state of his liver.
One of my favourite drinks is a snake bite. A black sambuca, a torpedo.
Get absolutely wasted, play drinking games just to get ourselves a bit more drunk.
You're drinking to a point where there's kind of no return.
He likes to be the life and soul of the party. He's a party animal.
For Lee, getting smashed off his face most nights is starting to take its toll.
I'd say more often than not, probably half the time I go out drinking, I throw up.
He is sick quite often.
We've got pint glasses, it's fine, we can throw up.
I imagine they get up to some fairly outrageous shenanigans.
And chucking up isn't enough when you're one of the boys. Drink your buckets! Lee's happy to drink his own and other people's vomit.
He's coming out, 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 he's coming out.
It's there.
I'm done.
Not that Lee can always remember performing his party piece.
Sometimes he drinks so much he forgets what happened.
That did not happen.
How many times did I go out and can't remember the night before? Quite a lot.
Not remembering the night before, that worries me because I just think, you know, what's that doing to his mind?
But there are other reasons why his parents are worried.
He woke up in a bus stop and somebody was punching him. So he'd obviously fallen asleep because he was drunk and someone was attacking him.
The police got called and I was in a pretty bad way, but they took me to the police station and got me in a cab and sent me home. And I think it was more sort of shock than anything because I'd literally 1 minute I was blissfully asleep and next minute I knew I was getting kneed in the face.
Not surprisingly, Lee's lifestyle is playing havoc with his studies.
If Lee wants to be a PE teacher, then he should really look after himself physically.
I think it could be affecting my studying because I'm not sort of always switched on in the lessons, and sometimes I miss the lessons because I'm just so tired I can't be asked to get up. I really need to sort of pull my finger out and do a bit better.
But this PE student is also letting down the only love in his life right now, rugby.
I'd probably like to see Lee change his lifestyle. Being a rugby player, being fit is obviously a big issue.
Yeah, I'd love to be a lot fitter. If I played like a quite hard game, by the end of it, I'm knackered, I'm blowing out my arse. It's not good.
So after 4 years of hammering the student lifestyle out on the lash, how much does wannabe PE teacher Lee Woolard really want to change? This is where our living autopsy theatre comes in. Lee will be given the chance to discover what his unorthodox drinking is doing to his insides. If he agrees, he'll be coming right here to our autopsy theatre. What he doesn't know yet is that I'll be offering him the chance to have a comprehensive body MOT where everything from his blood to his brain and his liver to his heart will be scanned, screened and checked. But will the results be shocking enough to make Lee face up to the challenge of changing his lifestyle? I've come to Greenwich in southeast London to make Lee a proposition.
So we're going to offer him a unique opportunity to see exactly what all this heavy drinking is doing to his insides.
One, go!
Right, let's do it.
If Lee accepts, he'll undergo a series of intimate tests. His entire body will be MRI scanned, his vital organs probed, and his blood analysed. Will he be up for it, or will I be drop-kicked out of here?
Lee. How you doing, fella? You all right? You good? You well?
I was just out for a few beers with like all my mates and stuff, so when George came in I was a bit surprised, yeah.
What's the deal with the food? This is regular kind of... Because I've heard your diet's pretty impressive also.
Shocking.
You want to change, right?
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. I want to get it sorted out. Because next year and the year after, where I'm going to be actually out in schools and doing stuff with kids, and it's not professional and it's just not on for me to be proper hanging out of my arse. Do you know what I mean? You just can't do it.
First stage is you've got to come and we're going to run a whole heap of tests on you. You've got to have MRI scans, then you're going to have to do loads of blood tests and all sorts.
I genuinely want to go and get all the tests done. I want to find out what's going on like inside my body, because that's the only way that I'm going to see how bad everything is.
So Lee's signed up. I hope he knows exactly what he's letting himself in for. It's 2 days later, and Lee's in central London for his tests. The results will take 7 days to process and will form the basis of Lee's living autopsy.
I'm scared of needles, so probably going to be the worst part of my day. So.
Lee has a lung capacity test, as well as a cognitive assessment, and finally, a full-body MRI.
I just want to go home and go to bed. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to getting all the results and stuff.
After a week of waiting for the results of the tests, the day of Lee's autopsy has finally arrived. As usual, Lee's waking up with the mother of all hangovers.
Really hungover and don't want to move, your head hurts really bad, you're throwing up, but there's nothing to throw up because you've already thrown it up. Yeah, it's not too pleasant. I don't really sleep too well. My sleep patterns are sort of a bit f***ed up. Like, I'll be going to bed really late and waking up really early, or going to bed really late and waking up really late, and then, so it's all over the place.
Being a party animal goes down well with the boys, but up to now, the girls haven't been quite as impressed.
I do not have a girlfriend at the moment, unfortunately. So I'm living the single life. I've got to that stage now where I've kind of need a girlfriend.
Lee wants to make a change, but he knows it's not going to be easy.
I think it will be difficult because, obviously, like I say, I enjoy going out, I enjoy drinking. So when you enjoy doing something, it's hard to sort of give it up. And just with the whole diet and sort of sleeping patterns, it's whatever's easiest. So I'll need sort of a kick up the arse to get that sorted. The thing that would probably most worry me is if I get told that my liver's about to pack up sort of 5 years' time. That's kind of a big worry, because obviously you read lots of stuff about how there's loads of trouble because of alcohol and stuff like that. So I'd like to find out what's going on.
This is the Living Autopsy Theatre. Lee's in the waiting room and he's about to find out just how much damage he's done to his body.
There's been a little bit of worry sort of building up to today. I actually genuinely want to know what's going on, what the results are. I'm a little bit apprehensive to see if I am a bit up, but we'll see. I probably reckon my liver's not doing too well. But, I mean, I'm not sure how much damage I've done to it and whether it's going to be not repairable.
Lee, good morning.
Morning, mate.
You well?
Yeah, not too bad.
Really? I heard you were out on the tiles last night. One
bit.
last hurrah before the new Lee.
Well, yeah, why not? Why not?
Obviously today, you've come to find out your results. There may be some stuff today that's not so easy to hear. Are you ready for that?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's probably what I need to hear. I mean, I think the whole idea behind me doing anything and changing anything, I need something that I can sort of visualise.
Something tangible.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is take you through to the other room, to the Living Autopsy Theatre. I'm going to ask the porters to come in now. Do you have any idea what you can expect from a living autopsy?
No, not really.
It's going to be completely different to anything you've ever done before.
Yeah.
Normal autopsy, dead body.
Okay.
It's not going to happen today.
Okay.
We've used all the tests, all the scans, the MRI, to come up with a whole set of images, and you'll be able to see your body operating exactly as it is inside your skin. Comfortable?
As comfortable as I can be.
Time for your living autopsy. Hello, Lee.
You all right, mate?
How you doing?
Not too bad.
Yeah? I've got some good news for you.
Yeah?
You're not going to be alone today. We've got some of your friends and family here.
Oh, you're joking.
Yeah, we do. Look, there we go.
You're such a dick.
Total surprise?
Yeah.
Who's all here?
My mate Alex, my little brother, my dad, my mate Nick, and my mum.
This whole experience is going to be really good for Lee. Hopefully, it'll help him to change.
Now, I've also got some more good news for you.
Yeah.
As I'm not a doctor,
Yeah.
it's probably more prudent that I don't start rooting around inside and trying to figure out what's going on.
Probably best.
So we've got a proper living autopsy doctor.
That's Dr. Andrew Curran, a consultant neurologist with more than 20 years of experience. He's here to give Lee the results of his tests.
Lee, good to meet you. Andrew Curran.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What we're going to do now is I'm going to get the porters in again. They're going to drop the stretcher back.
Okay.
And then we will begin your living autopsy, all right?
Nice one.
Lee's about to find out exactly what his excessive lifestyle has done to his body.
Here's the primary incision happening now, so we can actually have a look and see what's going on. So we're now retracting or pulling back the skin. See your heart and your lungs coming in sight. Here's your liver down here, nice red thing, and your intestine going squidge. This is actually modelled on the scans we've done of your organs.
Andrew's main areas of concern are Lee's heart, liver, and metabolism.
We're going to start today with your heart.
Under scrutiny is Lee's heart.
I don't give a shit.
Lee lives on a diet of late-night takeaways, fry-ups, and fast food. But is Lee's low-hassle, high-fat diet fast-tracking him to a heart attack?
We have done a number of blood tests which look for risk factors for heart disease, and yours have shown an elevated level, predominantly from your diet. Your heart is in an unprotected state.
Right.
You have things in your blood that substantially increase the risk of you having early heart attacks.
Like what things in my diet?
Very high in salt content, right?
High salt, high fat, high carbohydrate. all the wrong balances. So what you're predisposing your whole blood system to is early hardening of the arteries. The issue is at the moment, all your choices are actually unhealthy choices.
All right, well, listen, what we're going to do now, we're going to find out the biological age of each of your organs as we go through today, and then ultimately we will find out your overall biological age. The biological age is the age at which all your organs are operating. The chances are they're going to be a little different to the birth age of your organs because of the pressure they've been put under because of your lifestyle, all right? Okay. We're going to have a look now at the screen. You can see the birth age. Birth age is 22. In a fit, healthy young person, you'd expect the biological age of the organs to be similar or in fact, younger.
Yeah, you'd hope it'd be younger, yeah, exactly.
OK, and we can see now that the biological age of Lee's heart is 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27.
It's well bad.
Wow, 5 years older biologically than you should be.
I genuinely didn't sort of think about the whole diet thing. I knew it wasn't healthy, but I didn't think it was going to add 5 years to my heart. So.
Yeah, okay. And it is this sense of cumulative damage that if you don't change what you're doing, then the damage accumulates. It gets more and more and more.
There were suggestions that you could get worse without knowing it, and I think that shocked him a bit.
Now, Lee, you weren't most concerned about your heart, were you?
No.
Liver.
Next is Lee's liver. Lee's the driving force behind his rugby club's drinking culture. He regularly drinks up to 13 pints in one session. It's not just beer, there's turbo shandy, snake bites, alka pops and shots. On average, Lee drinks more than 80 units a week. That's over 4 times the recommended government limit. No wonder it's the organ Lee's most concerned about.
Liver was the big worry.
That was the big one, yeah.
What happens with livers that are getting alcoholic damage is that they start to get areas of what's called fatty degeneration inside them. There is a suggestion that there's starting to be early fatty change in your liver.
Right.
And you're only 22.
Yeah.
Is that reversible?
Yeah, fatty degeneration is completely reversible.
Okay, now, Lee, similarly to what we did with the heart, we're going to try and figure out your biological age of your liver and see exactly what damage you've done to it and see if it's aged prematurely, OK?
I'm guessing it's a yes.
Right, there is a fair chance
it'll be older than 27.
Biologically, we're starting out at 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 27 also. Yeah. Lee, both your heart and your liver are 5 years older than it should be. You've got to be a concern.
Yeah.
Because rugby's a huge part of your life.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, no, slight worry.
Well, it was shocking when it was 27. I mean, at that time of his life, that's a big increase, isn't it?
He's got to change. So, 5 years older, for me, that would be bad. For him, I would say he's very, very lucky for the moment.
And it's all down to luck. Some people are genetically less likely to suffer severe liver damage from heavy drinking. But whilst Lee's liver is currently doing a fair job of dealing with the amount of alcohol he drinks, if Lee continues binge drinking for the next 10 to 15 years, his liver could have developed signs of cirrhosis.
Cirrhosis just means scarring. Once that scarring gets past a certain stage, it becomes not only irreversible but progressive. So even if you stop drinking, the scarring continues, and that's end-stage cirrhosis. You can actually lose 80% of your liver, and all the tests will still look normal.
Really?
Yes. Because it has what we call a compensatory reserve, all your organs have the ability to do more work than we actually get them to do.
What is the survival rate for, extreme cirrhosis?
70% of people will die within 5 years of the cirrhosis being diagnosed.
That's really high. Quite a lot.
Yes, yes. It's a serious, very serious condition. Mm-hmm.
Because I'm quite active and stuff like that,
yes.
Does that mean
No.
That has nothing to do with my liver?
No. If you keep banging alcohol at your liver before it has a chance to recover from the last dose, then no, you're just damaging your liver.
Certain bits I was expecting to be bad. Like I'm not an idiot, I was expecting my liver to be bad.
His liver has escaped any major damage so far, but there's one regular part of a night out for Lee that Andrew is particularly concerned about, his party piece, drinking other people's vomit.
One of the things that Lee does is he drinks other people's vomit.
Oh. Other people's? Boy, that's disgusting.
A party trick.
It's hard to start with a list of
what's wrong with that. I know.
What is wrong with that? There's no studies on this. I mean, who on earth would do a study on people drinking other people's vomits? I mean, it's so far out there, you just wouldn't even think of doing it. Other people's vomit contains substantial amounts of their body secretions, so substantially increasing your risk of conditions like hepatitis, even AIDS.
Are you going to be thinking twice about drinking other people's vomit?
Probably more than twice.
He wants to be the life and soul of the party. But he won't be for much longer, will he?
Finally, Andrew has results on Lee's metabolism, or in other words, how efficiently Lee's body converts his diet into fuel to keep him healthy. What Andrew's discovered could have a serious impact on Lee's long-term mental health. As a result of Lee's poor diet, his blood tests have shown very high levels of a harmful chemical called homocysteine, a byproduct of eating too much low-quality red meat and hardly any fresh fruit and veg.
Your homocysteine level, unfortunately, is extremely high.
What does that mean?
Upper range of normal is 10.
Okay.
The first stage where you start to worry about it in terms of a predictor for further disease is 15, and yours is 17.9, and you're only 22.
Yeah.
If Lee doesn't fancy a healthy eating lifestyle, it could be madness.
If it persists at that level, there's now good evidence to suggest that it increases your risk, talking about your brain, of stroke and also dementia. With the level of homocysteine you have at the moment, your risk of Alzheimer's disease is doubled.
Really?
If it doesn't lower.
All right, well, from this, we've been able to find out a metabolic age.
We have.
So we're going to have a look at this now. He's 22 years old. His metabolism, however, I'd imagine is going to be a little greater than that in light of these homocysteine levels, right? Yes. Let's have a look at it going now. This is it's 22 starting out, 23, 24, 25, 26, 28, 29, 30, 31, 30, 37, 38, 39.
Shut up. So basically,
really?
I'm screwed.
61, 62, 63, 65, 66. 70.
70. I wasn't laughing because it's funny. I guess I was laughing, not in disbelief, but in, like, because it was a shock, maybe a nervous laugh. I think that's probably what it was.
For Lee, at your age, it's predominantly comment on diet.
Is this the biggest shock of the day you've had?
Yeah. That's like added 50 years on me.
Yeah.
I think he was shocked by his face. Looking at his face there, he was shocked. I don't think he realised what damage he's doing to his body.
Actually, on the surface, anyone looking at you would say, hey, cool, this kid looks healthy and well. Actually, under the surface, your body's already starting to show evidence that you're really abusing it very badly.
Coming up as 70 was just unbelievable. Like, over 3 times his age, like older than my grandparents. It's really, really strange.
I think we can pretty much conclude the living autopsy now.
Yes, that's it, done. So here we are, zipping you up now, so I'm sure you're quite happy that your innards are not now flapping about in the breeze anymore.
It's always good to see what's going on inside, and then the doctor's here telling me, like, if I don't sort it out, then I'm screwed, basically.
Lee's just 22 years old, but how's his excessive partying biologically aged his whole body?
I'm a bit worried about, like, the overall age that they're going to give me, like, with all the things sort of added up and averaged out. Gut reaction, my overall age, I'm hoping, like, he's going to say, like, late 20s.
So, here we are, the moment of truth.
Yeah.
What a day, huh?
A few shocking things.
OK, guys, so what we're going to do is take a look at Lee's overall biological age. You got any idea what it's going to come out with the overall biological age?
Probably not good.
OK, well, look, if we take a look now, it's at 22, which is Lee's birth age, and we'll watch as it goes up. 22, 23, 24, 5, 26, 27, 28, gone past both the heart and liver, 31, 32, 33.
33.
That's your overall biological age. How does that make you feel, Dad, when you see your boy 10 years older biologically than...
Well, it's a bit worrying, really, isn't it?
The really good news that we've had all the way through is that, you know, you've caught all of this fairly early.
Yeah. Yep.
You seem like you are committed. The family and friends seem like they're behind you. And if you make the changes, all of this is reversible as it stands.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's that sense of saying, well, OK, I made some wrong choices, now let's make the right choices, and this will all sort itself out.
All right, so the next time we see you back here in this very room, we're going to have this biological age down?
For sure.
For sure.
All right.
That's it, we've got a guarantee. Perfect. Well, listen, well done for today.
I think it is going to make me sort of back up my ideas. I'm not saying it's going to be easy.
Hopefully he'll start thinking about what he's eating and drinking and take steps to do something about it.
It's quite shocking, and I just think it's obviously got repercussions for everyone.
Lee's shell-shocked by the results of his autopsy. But it's not too late for him to do something about it, and he won't be alone. We're going to pair Lee with one of our specially selected team of young medics. There's 28-year-old Dr. Radha Modgill. She's a dynamic all-round trainee general practitioner. Next, 27-year-old John Crosby. His specialism is psychiatry with a strong interest in drug and drink-related health problems. There's 32-year-old Leanne Hayward. Her field is also psychiatry, and she's passionate about the health benefits of exercise. But for this challenge, it's got to be Dr. James Lambert, a marathon running medic who was also a keen rugby player as a student. He's just the man to help wannabe PE teacher Lee get off the starting blocks. James is in the neighbourhood. All Lee needs now is a doctor's appointment, but with a difference. It's going to be in his local pub.
Who's James? Hi Lee, can you meet me at the Jolly Fairman pub, 60 Blackfen Road? Looking forward to meeting you, James.
If Lee's confused, how will he react when he finds out the medic is going to be his new flatmate?
Hi, is it Lee?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, dude. I'm James. Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Believe it or not, I'm a doctor.
Really?
Yeah.
Not some random bloke just texting me then?
No. Yeah, I'm a doctor and I'm going to be helping you out for the next few days. I know you've had a living autopsy. It's kind of gave an overall kind of biological age of 33.
Yeah.
Does that surprise you? Or?
I actually thought it was all down to my drinking and that was it, but after sort of speaking with the doctor and finding out the results, it's sort of a combination of my diet and the drinking as well.
Yeah,
like, I didn't think my diet played that big a role in it.
So Lee, do you have any particular goals at all?
I do want to cut down the amount of times I go out and have a beer, because at the moment I think it is just that little bit too much. Personally, I'd like to sort out eating properly, like getting some decent bit of food in. I mean, I'd love to see the metabolic age thingy come right down.
Sure.
I'd like to get a lot fitter.
I'm going to be here to kind of help you do those things, advise you on your lifestyle, your drink and everything like that. And if it's OK, I'm going to move in with you for a few days to help you do that.
We've got a couple of sofas in there.
Spare sofa. Would it be all right if I kipped on one then for a few days?
Yeah, it should be fine. Should be fine.
So Lee's got his own personal, fully qualified medic for 3 days of intensive treatment. The autopsy's had a big effect on Lee, but it's going to be a massive challenge for James to help this hard-drinking student change his habits. Time to show James his luxury sleeping quarters.
I suggest the larger one, but you can have the smaller one if you want.
OK, done then.
It feels a bit weird to have a doctor in my house, actually. He's going to be looking at everything I do, considering I haven't lived at home for about 5 years.
Dr. James would normally observe Lee for a day to get to know his habits, but as a former student himself, James knows what he's up against and wastes no time getting started on Lee's bad diet. Firstly, he'll be clearing out his cupboards.
So I've got a bin bag here. We've got some tomato sauces. They're quite high in salt because they're processed. Okay, so the rest of the cupboard's pretty bare.
I don't think I've got anything in the fridge.
Let's have a look, shall we?
Mayo, the squidgy mayo.
Horrifically high in fat. Right, so you've got some chips. Pop them in the bag.
Okay.
So 1 scoop of that ice cream provides 10% of your sugar for the day. So let's chuck that in.
The only thing that I've got left is bread.
White bread. I'm going to go for wholemeal.
So how much healthy food does Lee have left?
Looking at the food, you've got nothing, basically. You probably haven't even got what you should be consuming in a day, which is 2,500 calories, just to keep you going. But I think what you need to do is go outside and chuck that stuff in the bin. And get rid of it once and for all, so it's a clean sweep. We've got nothing left that's bad, and we're going to have a fresh start tomorrow. All the bad stuff gone.
Done.
Awesome. Job's good.
Now that Lee's kitchen's been cleaned out, James wants to meet up with Lee's best rugby pals, Alex and Nick.
What's Lee like on kind of a normal night out?
He's a good laugh. He makes you smile. If you're in a bad mood, he'll cheer you up. That's one thing you're guaranteed to do.
Why is that then? Is that kind of... Look at him. Cheers, mate.
He's just one of the people that's bubbly and happy, aren't you? Constantly happy, never miserable. Sure.
On a normal evening out, do you go home or do you end up crashing somewhere else?
I usually see him most mornings, most Thursday mornings at my house, my flat. Yeah. It's on the airbed in the front room. That's his bed.
Good sight, bad sight?
Bad, very, very bad sight. Especially when he's not really working out where he is, and the night before he gets naked. He just lays there, no covers.
Lovely.
The front room.
To save any more embarrassment, the doc decides to have a one-on-one chat with Nick.
So do you think Lee's lifestyle is slightly excessive?
Regards to alcohol and diet, yeah, definitely. He does definitely want to change. I think it's going to be tough for him because of the whole uni lifestyle and not being at home very much. It's going to depend on sort of convenience and that sort of thing. A lot of stuff that he does depends on convenience.
And Alex thinks he knows one good reason behind Lee's heavy drinking.
You think he needs a bit of Dutch courage to go and meet the ladies, or is that...
Definitely, he needs a lot of Dutch courage. Yeah, he doesn't have the balls to go up to the girl and talk to her. So he needs to be a bit of a shunt, and I think the alcohol gives him a bit of a boost.
Yeah.
Having got the lowdown, it's time for Lee and his new drinking buddy, James, to head home.
I think I've got a really good picture about what's going on, and I think I've got some ideas about what we can do tomorrow.
I am tired, so...
OK, well, nice meeting you.
See you tomorrow, mate.
Yeah, I look forward to tomorrow. OK.
All hitting home now is the start of better things.
I think the clean sweep went really, really well. I think it kind of demonstrated how little he actually has in his cupboards and how little he has in his fridge and freezer.
Note to self, go shopping, buy food.
And I think that's really kind of highlighted what he needs to improve on.
I suppose that's what you could call it, like me sorting my life out and getting hopefully a bit fitter. But yeah, no, it's kind of really hit home now. I mean, I've got some weird bloke in my front room, so either it's starting with something new or I'm going to get something weird happen to me in the middle of the night.
Oh, dear.
8 a.m. on day 2 of the living. While Lee's still asleep, James has already been shopping.
All right, Leah, I'll meet you in the kitchen in 5 minutes, all right? Going to try and get him to have some breakfast, which he doesn't normally have. I think he said to me yesterday he hasn't had breakfast for 6 years, probably since he left home. So I think it's going to be a novel experience for him.
From no breakfast to a choice of 3 healthy options before lectures.
This is the hangover breakfast.
OK.
I'm not advising that you have hangover, but if you do...
Eat this.
So we've got some water here, we've got some bread and some bagels, and they're really good. They'll give you some good complex carbohydrates. That'll set you up for the day. We've got some jam and we've got some honey. That'll make you feel a little bit better. You have reduced glucose levels in your blood. That's why you feel shaky with a hangover. So we've got some milk here. I know that you're often sick after you've been drinking, so milk's a really good thing just to settle your stomach down.
Option 2, the sport breakfast.
We've got some porridge oats here. bananas, which are also complex carbohydrates, and apples. They've got vitamins in there, so it's pretty cheap. That's that breakfast.
Finally, the brain booster.
You've got tomatoes here, they're full of antioxidants, they stop your cells being damaged. So eggs are good, they're full of B vitamins, it's important with your body, important with your brain. They've also got lots of protein in them. So they're the 3 breakfasts you can have.
Right, well, I can boil up some eggs.
Yeah.
And I can have soldiers.
Wholemeal soldiers.
Wholemeal soldiers. And then I'll have some fruit as well.
That'll get you going for the day, most definitely.
Done.
Excellent.
PE student Lee's gone for the brain booster.
We're going to use this for eggs. Multi-usage. Look, egg fits perfectly.
Right,
look at that.
egg in.
Eggs in, time's on.
After Lee's first healthy breakfast since leaving home several years ago, he's off to lectures with his mate Nick. Lee spends an average of 4 hours a day at university, and whilst he's gone, James is planning a surprise. James wants to see if Lee knows what the government-recommended limit is for booze. So, he's poured out the amount of units Lee drinks in a month.
Right. You haven't just worked into one of your best dreams ever. OK, this is how much booze you knock back on average in a month.
OK. Is it actual alcohol? Have you poured it out?
Of course I have.
You spent a lot of time doing this.
OK, have you any idea how much is there?
No.
OK, there's 134 pints.
Shut up.
And that's how much you drink on an average month. So we've got a little game for you to play today.
OK.
What I want you to do is leave on the deck how much you think you should be drinking in a month, and I want you to pour into the tank there how much is unhealthy for you, i.e. the amount of excess. It's a lot of beer, isn't it?
Yes. Let's get a couple of rugby boys around to drink it. And it's like, most of it's gone. I'm so bad. Right, one more line. I'll get rid of one more line.
Right.
There we go.
OK.
Done.
So you've got 40 left there?
Yeah.
And that's what you reckon is your safe, recommended limit in a month?
That doctors won't tell me off about, yeah.
Well, it's actually a bit less than that.
Are you joking?
It is, yeah. It's 34 pints. So what we need to do is chuck away a little bit more.
So that's what I do.
That's, yeah. So that's the excess.
I don't even know what to say. I drink shitloads, don't I?
Yeah. So you're drinking for 4 people. You're smiling, Lee.
Yeah. I'm not smiling because it's amusing. I don't know. Disbelief.
I reckon together we can reduce how much you drink each month. Yeah?
Done. It's a
awesome.
deal.
Cool. All right, dude.
Nice one. To actually see it sort of laid out here and see how many pints are over the recommended sort of monthly, what you're meant to have is, it's good for me to sort of see that and to see what I've got to cut down to, because it's obviously kind of hits home how difficult it's going to be, but obviously what I need to do.
But before they're done, James wants to hear firsthand about Lee's party piece.
I've heard you drink your own vomit sometimes. That's pretty gross.
It is pretty grim.
I assume you do have to be drunk to...
Yeah. The whole idea of that is a case of I threw up and I didn't want to lose. I guess I didn't want to lose face. After we had the living autopsy thing, and apparently like the more you throw up and stuff, and you can esophagus cancer and loads of crap like that, and it proper shit up a few of the boys.
Really, yeah.
Especially Nick. Nick was like, I'm never drinking sick ever again.
No.
So, but yeah, no. So that did kind of shock us a bit. So don't think I'll be doing that again.
James and Lee are off to the pub for an early evening drink. Lee wants a steady girlfriend, but he finds it difficult to talk to women when he's sober. So James has a plan. Just go for it.
What do you normally do on a night out?
Just have a few beers. I wait until a bit later on in the night.
Yeah.
Probably because they're a little bit more drunk as well, so I'm less inclined to be a bit shy.
Yeah. Have you ever done it without having a drink?
No.
Do you reckon you could do it?
No.
Sure.
Yeah.
What about just going and chatting to someone?
Yeah, I suppose I could go and chat to someone, yeah.
There's lots of people around here, aren't there?
Yeah, I knew it.
You reckon you'd go and chat to one?
If it'll get you off
If
my
it
back,
goes wrong, I'll go and do it.
I'll go and do that. Hello. Do you mind if I sit down? Is that all right?
Yep.
What are you reading?
Do you really want to know?
Love, Sex and Tragedy.
Read it and weekly.
Good book. Yeah. Hello, my name's Lee.
Hiya, I'm Rosie.
Rosie. Nice to meet you, Rosie. So you're here on your own?
Yeah.
So what brings you to Greenwich then?
I live here.
You live here?
Yes.
What do you do?
I study, well, classics at Cambridge.
Ah.
Yeah. Hence the book.
Are you working, college?
I'm doing an art foundation year.
You going to be going out tonight?
Yeah, I might do with my friends.
Oof.
Yeah.
Well, very nice to meet you.
What do you think about him?
He's a really genuine sort of guy, and he's really lovely, actually. He's confident, but he's not arrogant.
If Lee asked you out on a date, say, what would you say?
Potentially yes, maybe.
They all seem really friendly, though. What all right?
Yeah, well, I've been and spoke to a few of the girls and got some really good feedback from you.
Yeah?
You know, they're a really genuine guy, a really nice guy, and I reckon one of them would actually go on a date with you.
Oh, yeah?
This is always a good thing, isn't it?
Which one?
I'll tell you a bit later.
The positive feedback has proved a point to Lee.
Felt a bit like a lemon. Didn't feel too good, but like as I got talking to him and that, like it felt all right. Like by the last girl that I chatted to, I was like, all right. I was, a bit more confidence. Today's been okay. The thing we did with the beers was pretty cool, like just to see how much extra I do actually drink. That was kind of like not cool, as in, oh, that's cool that I drink that much, but like for me personally, it sort of made me see just how much over what I'm meant to be drinking I am drinking. Hopefully I'll have taken on board everything that he's said, and I really hope I don't just go back to the way things are. I really hope I don't, but like, we'll see what tomorrow brings.
It's the third and final day with Dr. James for Lee, and there's still no sign of a lie-in.
Morning, Lee.
How you feeling? Not too bad. A bit tired, but...
OK. Hopefully not too tired. I've got a bit of a surprise for you today.
Yeah.
Need to make a move quite quickly.
OK.
What I want you to do first is grab some sports stuff.
OK.
And come with me.
Trainee PE teacher Lee is a keen rugby player, but his lifestyle is having an impact on his fitness levels. So, James has brought Lee to top rugby union club Saracens. He's arranged for Lee to spend the morning training with the professionals.
Right. So here we are at the Saracens training ground. What do you think of that?
It's pretty cool.
What we're going to actually do is train with some of the Saracens squad.
All right, OK.
So I've got them along here today to help you with your fitness levels.
Oh, dear.
And assess how good you actually are.
If Lee's going to achieve his dream of becoming a PE teacher, he needs to know it's important to set a good example. So James wants to motivate Lee by showing him how elite sportsmen keep themselves in peak condition.
Lee wants to be a PE teacher and he wants to also play rugby at a slightly higher level. So I think it was great to bring him here today just to see what it's like to kind of up your fitness levels and train with a professional rugby squad.
OK, boys, let's go, eh?
Let's go, Lee.
Good forward, man. Let's go forward 20, bud. Good lad.
How do you think he's getting on?
I think he's doing well. He's very enthusiastic.
Yeah. 20 minutes into the session, and Lee's lack of fitness is taking its toll.
We have a winner!
I think he had his breakfast.
At least Lee's not tempted to drink it anymore.
Because you're not used to it. You'll be all right.
What's the verdict, Doc?
Drink some. He'll live. It'll be fine.
Are you in this, Lee?
No, go.
But once Lee has a breather, he gets up and finishes the session.
We'll explain, mate.
Lee's showed loads of spirit today. He's obviously really keen to get involved. He wants to get involved. And I don't think he wants to let all the other boys out there down. So, yeah, he's carrying on and he's showing his best and doing his best.
I know we're doing is playing touch. It's kind of like catches up with you.
So, yeah, I think you've done really well. Do you think you're going to change your kind of fitness regime? Has this kind of shown you something?
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, like, just speaking, obviously, like, from the stuff that we've been talking about, like, for the last few days, and today, just speaking with a few of the guys here, I do want to get a lot fitter, just sort of upping times I go to the gym, going for jogs, and hopefully, you know, 5 months down the line, I'll be able to do something like that, yeah.
Hungry?
Yeah, I'm starving.
Let's go and get a healthy lunch.
Yeah.
Let's go for it.
Go on.
Back at the house, after a last meal of healthy spag bol, the time has come for James to pack up and move out. Over the 3 days, the guys have bonded, and Lee's determined not to let James down.
So how do you think it's gone then?
Yeah, it's been good. I think, I've actually really enjoyed it. While you've been living here, obviously I haven't really drank any booze. I've been eating quite healthy. I'm actually going to take it on board. I really do want to sort of get a bit fitter. But yeah, no, I'm going to try.
If Lee wants to keep his dream of being a PE teacher on track and reduce the overall biological age of his organs from 33, he's going to have to work hard on his targets. Lee's going to have to stay off the takeaways, pump lots of iron in the gym, and cut down on the drinking sessions with his rugby mates.
What I think he has done is realise that he can't keep doing as he is now. If he does, then he's going to have serious health complications in the future.
Obviously, I want to sort of try and implement everything that he's sort of said would be good for me to do, but obviously it's going to be a bit difficult. I'll give it my best shot.
Over the next 4 weeks, James is going to be checking up on his patient. Then Lee will be completely retested to see if he's managed to get his body age from 33 back to his own age of 22. It's a week after James moved out, and Lee has made a determined start. Alex is helping Lee put in the hours at his local gym.
I mean, I've been regularly going to the gym since James left me. I'm actually still enjoying it. It's not too much of a chore, so yeah, it's good.
And instead of afternoon drinking sessions at the local pub, the rugby boys are doing some homework watching the professionals.
Since I last saw James, drinking's not been too bad, actually. I've still been going out, but I've only got drunk, I got drunk once.
And there's no sign of a post-match kebab because Lee's even making an effort to cook his own healthy meals.
I might buy some fruit and veg as well. I've had like one takeaway since James came, and I've been to McDonald's once, so I think I've done really well, but yeah, no, it's changed a lot.
Week 2, and Doc James makes a house call.
Not too bad, not too bad.
Love to see you again.
Shall I come in?
Yeah, sure. How's it been going? How's the drinking been going?
Better. I still am drinking, but I'm not drinking to the extent that I was. It's probably half what I was drinking. I don't know if I'll be able to get it down to the recommended weekly.
No, it's difficult, but I think you're going the right way about it, so that's really good. So how are you getting on with your diet?
I've been eating a lot more healthy, a lot more regularly, like proper meals throughout the day, and not eating crap. I've had one takeaway since she came. I'm really proud of the fact that I've not sort of gone back to the way it was.
Yeah.
And with Lee keeping a lid on the boozing, the guys stay in and watch a movie. Though Dr. James has found one thing he can't cure, Lee's appalling taste in films.
That is crap.
He's in the past and she's in the future.
Rubbish. The heart-lifting love story that reaches across time.
Across time.
Beautiful, man.
The bird in it is so big. She's like younger than me. She's got a nice rack on her as well.
It's 3 weeks since Lee's new routine kicked in, and so far, Lee's managed to stick to the plan. But tonight, Lee's about to face his biggest test yet. The rugby club's Valentine's boat party on the Thames.
I'm not drinking as much as I normally would. I've got a few numbers, actually, so give them a text and they'll...
While the ladies are falling for Lee's charms, Lee's falling off the wagon.
It's probably about 1:10. I would say I've had about 9-10 drinks.
In just one night of partying, Lee's sunk more than the government's recommended weekly amount of alcohol, and he's starting to miss another old friend.
I haven't had any fast food for like 3 weeks or anything like that, so I'm tempted to go and get a kebab.
Lovely little views for me.
It's the final week before Lee gets retested and goes back to the Autopsy theatre. James is concerned that Lee's slipped back into his old ways, and so he's planned one last surprise.
We're going to give you a makeover today.
I hate you, James.
Don't hate me, Lee. It's not that bad.
Right, Lee, take a seat.
But this is no ordinary beauty treatment. Our specialist makeover artist is going to transform Lee to show him the physical consequences of chronic liver disease, a yellow jaundiced skin and the vascular lesions of dilated blood vessels.
OK, here we go.
At the time, it was a bit of a shock. I'm quite a proud person, and I do take pride in my appearance. If there's any sort of thing that's going to make me minging, basically, I want to avoid it as much as I can. Attractive. Definitely not going to go back to the way that I was. Good.
With the end almost in sight, Lee knows the last few weeks have had a massive impact on his life.
When you sort of put it all together, it does sort of make you think, I'm glad I have made the changes, and I'm glad I'm not sort of carrying on going the way that I was, because like everyone's been saying, all the doctors and that, it's not stuff that I can really see affecting me now. It's stuff that's going to be affecting me 10 years down the line, 20 years down the line, which, when you're my age, you don't think about at all.
Lee will have to wait to see if his new regime has turned his body clock back in time. Lee's back in central London for his retests. The test Lee's taking will tell him exactly how much he's achieved with his new, improved lifestyle. This is it, Lee's final results day back in our Autopsy theatre.
I'm feeling a little bit nervous about getting the results back today. I mean, I really want to sort of find out. Hopefully, they'll show that I am doing well, or as well as I think I'm doing. But at the same time, obviously, you're a bit nervous just in case they don't.
How you doing, Lee? Nice to see you, mate.
Nice to see you too.
Welcome back to the Autopsy theatre.
Thank you.
So tell me, last few weeks of your life, you've been some significant health changes in that?
Like, really significant changes. Yeah, been eating well, cutting down on the drinking. So, yeah, no, hopefully I've been doing... Well, the test today will show that I've been doing quite well.
And obviously James Lambert here was your living medic. He spent a bit of time. How was it living with Lee?
It was just kind of getting him into the kind of the mood to do that and just to make healthier choices about everything. And I think he's done that.
As with last time, we've taken into account all the results from the tests that Lee underwent for a second time to come up with his biological ages for the area of concern and, of course, his overall biological age.
First, Lee's heart. Lee's diet used to consist almost exclusively of takeaways, fry-ups and junk food. But have his lifestyle changes had any impact on his previous biological heart age of 27?
Hey. Well done, mate. Congratulations.
Cheers.
Happy with that?
Yeah, it's going down. It's starting to go down.
Next, Lee's liver. Lee used to be a 13 pints a night man. He was drinking over 4 times the government recommended limit. But the new Lee has drastically cut down. Will it, however, be enough to reduce his old liver age of 27?
$25.
Just in there.
Happy with that, Dad?
Yes, good boy.
He was drinking too much, wasn't he?
He was a bit, yeah.
Well done. Let's move in the right direction, isn't it, Andrew?
Yeah, absolutely. Good man. Well done, Lee.
Lee's metabolism. His diet had created a serious imbalance in his blood, resulting in an astonishing former metabolic age of 70. Has Lee's new super healthy diet made a significant difference?
$35. Exactly half.
Yeah.
Happy?
Yes.
Yeah, you should be.
Happy. I mean, that was the biggest thing that I was like, I thought I was doing really well on, was like just my whole diet, making sure I was eating healthy, cutting out all the crap.
Obviously, I know it was, massively high, but fairly impressive in this short space of time to have brought it down, right?
Substantially reduced your risk now of heart attack and stroke, so well done. Brilliant. Really good.
And finally, it's time for the big one. Has Lee reduced his previous overall biological age of 33?
This is the most important factor now. This is the one that we'd like to see come down significantly. Let's see what the new health choices in Lee's life have done to his overall biological age.
Done. Thank you very much.
Are you pleased, sir?
Yes, very pleased, very pleased.
You happy? You feel like your hard work's paid off?
Yeah, and it's, like everyone's been saying, it's only the start, so hopefully if I carry on the way I'm going, maybe cut down a bit more on the booze, we can get down to my actual age. I'm feeling really, really proud of myself. I mean, it's easy for me to sort of say in front of friends and family, yeah, I'm going to make these changes, yeah, I'm going to do it, and then I could go away and not do it. But I'm really glad that I have, and now I've got sort of proof as well that it is working, so I'm really pleased, really proud.
The next little while, they're obviously going to be the toughest part, you know, because doing it right at the beginning, you've got all the support of everybody, but, you know, carrying it on now.
I'm still going to have, like, support of my friends and family and stuff, so, I mean, they're the ones that sort of really make a difference and sort of spur you on type thing, so, no, yeah, I'm definitely not going to go back to the way I was.
That's good news. All right, mate. Well, listen, well done. Really pleased for you.
Cheers, thanks a lot.
Great news.
This has been a life-changing experience. I'm really glad that I did this, and I'm really glad at the changes I've made, because I did want to make them in the first place, and this sort of pushed me towards making them. And I'm feeling a lot better for it, and yeah, I'm going to sort of keep it up, I think. Yeah.
Where's your head at? Log on to bbc.co.uk/headroom to find out.